thing. I mean, look at the range on long, for example. You can't kind of push that with 20 seconds remaining. So we're going to see a different NaVi here to what we saw on Inferno, and it's going to be quite interesting to see. So let's see how this pistol run plays out.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like previously from NaVi was their pistol on overpass on the T side. So let's see if they have a more put-together pistol round here. Now they've entered the match. And
Guardian's the nade guy for NaVi, so it's important that he stays alive here because he's holding 3 grenades, just running the flashbang to get his team out into mid, and they are going to get 2 frags. He has got the flash and smoke grenade left, so again, it's still important for their plays that he survives here. He only has 26 HP at the moment, and they are going to be approaching B, while there's nobody in B for Titan at the moment. Guardian's going to be causing shenanigans with the nades, got that hot flash coming off the wall, going through the doors, and NaVi going backwards and forwards through B tunnel. Seas has taken a position in the B bomb site, and it's going to be a retake here for Titan before the bomb goes down. StarX does take down Kenny S. Cali gets the trade frag on Seized, and StarX get the return trade frag. It's Maniac versus 4.
And that's a great round there from NaVi. They got the early 2 picks, and moving forwards, they just made the simple play. They actually pushed, I believe it was Seized, I think it was, very far in. Yeah, it was Seized right in onto the B bomb site, and he got really deep, and that's actually huge in of itself as well. Titan stretched across so many positions with those early 2 picks.
I do wonder what would have happened if Guardian had died there. He got naded early top mid, and again, he had 3 nades, which was a big part of that plan. We do have an early push here from NaVi, really fast pushes, not used to seeing this. So they've taken up long. They may leave somebody pit and try and push short, although they have to be wary of the close quarters of short and the potential CZs on the Titan side. They do have 1 CZ, but they also have a 5-7 on Maniac, and Maniac is the beast incarnate. He can do crazy things with any weapon in this game.
And Kenny S really needs to see a doctor right now on 2 health at the start of the round. So it's just about waiting right now for NaVi to make a move, and we know how that can be frustrating, as they do like to take their time. A minute remaining in the round, they're going to make a move for the control on short, and so they're getting some positions here. So he's going to go for the pick. That's a nice flash, actually, there onto Zeus at least, and that's going to allow Maniac to pick up a kill, but that's 2 entries coming in from NaVi. Do they push this forward? Looks like they are going to do just that. The A-split coming in as they gun them all down, and it's just 2 players left for Titan. They have eliminated Zeus and StarX, and Seized is quite low, but that's all they're going to get. But that's an okay result. They'll be happy with that.
Good positioning from Edward there, protecting the AK that fell on short while they did that push. So making sure that Titan couldn't get any weapons, because if they did pick that up and he was defending from sight as well, could have gone horribly wrong. They may still have won the round, but it could have been a lot more expensive for them. So good tactical play there to deny Titan that weapon advantage.
All right, so now we have Titan just on the full eco, so not much really to be expected for them in this round. However, Kenny S and Existence in some decent positions to maybe attempt some damage, as he will work his way in. Just edging slowly, trying to play this one-on-one perfectly. Flash goes in, as Seized tries to finally get the kill, but it's going to be StarX to pick it up. Seized knows exactly where to look, and that is the frag there for him as they make their way into the bomb site. Another nice long-range shot there from Seized. And the spray coming in as well. Having a good old time with the AK, and that's another simple round for NaVi on the full eco of Titan. So now, here is where things get interesting.
Those were 3 very fast rounds, and Titan going all in straight away. Double AWP coming out. They're going to be facing Guardian. Are they going to double peek with both of them? They're both facing towards mid. I don't know if one of them's going to go B, maybe Cali. We'll see. Looks like it is going to indeed be the double peak. Guardian does get flash as well. The Smithsy tactics coming out here for the French team, but it is Titan rather than LDLC, and that is Guardian going down straight away. So maybe not expecting that from this team, but Smithsy's little tactic there working wonders for Titan. That's an early advantage for them. Edward does also go down and long, so they've got great map control here as well at the moment, and we have NaVi players stuck in T-spawn at the moment with C's in double doors.
Yeah, the double AWP peak is something we've seen very often from Titan, and we see it actually working a charm, getting them an early round advantage. And NaVi now, they've got 3 players left against the 5. One of them holding on to Guardian's AWP. It's going to be StarX. Again, he did some great AWPing on Overpass just previous to this match. And they are looking to make their way out middle and try to create an opportunity. They've smoked off CT spawn, which is a bit of a tell for Titan. However, they are yet to move anybody just yet. But this is the B play is actually quite effective. We've got 2 players towards long, so it's going to be a big rotation time. If they hit the site fast, it's going to be seized in next to the double doors. StarX, as that smoke dissipates, going to take down Apex. Great shot, long range. Kaylee in with the return, though, as StarX gets dropped. And there's 2 more players to be found, but Kali is going to have an easy time of it. As as he's now pushed to a very tough defense, and he will not withstand the force of existence. As Titan pick up their first round, and it looks like they did not collect that AWP that was dropped by Kenny.
No, they only got one AWP out of that round, so going to be a change of tactics here, but that may end up in their favor as we could see some potential early aggression here from the CTs. But Guardian gets his revenge, although he will be looking for Kenyas as well, who's the original offender. We'll see if Kenyas chooses to rotate for the AWP, and indeed he does. So we can see him just going back between mid and the B bomb site for the time being. NaVi will, of course, slow things down here. We do have an early peek here on short to try and get the advantage back in their favor from Apex. Going to control that part of the map for the time being. Just keep crouched and be sneaky. But
he's kind of combining with Kenny at the moment as well, applying pressure from short as Kenny runs a distraction.
Oh, those flashes, great for Apex to get a peek.
Exactly, that combo. I mean, if Apex is there alone, then he can't really do anything safely. So look at that. They managed to actually get a kill out of that. Onto Guardian in this case as well, which is pretty huge. And then pull away without a loss. That is perfectly done. Great tactical play, good team play from Titan. They are going to make their way through middle as well now. As Maniac is meanwhile pushed all the way from long A. This could be a very, very decisive play from Maniac. If he's able to get behind them quickly. He is sprinting for it, but Kenny is going to pick up the kill onto C's as they make their way into the bomb site. Maniac going to stop the bomb getting into the site. That's a nice double spray down coming in from Maniac, as we will have a 3-man survival for Titan, and they need this badly because they've been buying up really heavy, and we can see that it is having an impact.
Now we can see that Titan are doing to NaVi in that round what Hellraisers were doing to Titan on Cash, where the flank came in and it gave them huge information and then completely slaughtered their push on the B bomb site. With the combination of 2 people still alive on the B bomb site as well, AWP focused on the window. That was very difficult for NaVi, and that's the second time going from mid to B. Hasn't worked for them. We've got the aggressive push here now from Apex in mid rather than short, and Kenyas gets a pick as well. So Titan doing great things here and really shutting down NaVi before they could even get going. They are on an eco, however. They're going to need to get some kills here. But can they is the question.
Looks like so far coming up short. And without any damage done just yet, Titan are going to be able to get that momentum really truly going. And so far the diversity that they, or rather the versatility that they play within the double AWP setup has provided very good results. We can see how key Apex has been on short to play with Kenny S. And oh, that's a nice pick there from Edwards. He does find Maniac pushing up the flank once again. And if Edwards can string something together, it looks like he won't be able to do that. But as far as Titan are concerned, that's totally fine. I mean, they are still making the money, able to drop Maniac, and that's okay. But we go to a tied game now, 3-3.
Even Stevens at the moment, but it is Titan with the double AWP, so I guess in that sense it's a bit unfair. We'll see if NaVi can circumvent them with smoked flashes and shots to the face. They're going to go for an early peek and long, and Starks is going to come out with flashes assisted by his teammates. And that is going to be long in control of the NaVi side, but they have lost 2 people very quickly. Existence Apex representing for Titan here, making it a quick 5-on-3.
And that is certainly a horrible position to play from. I mean, once again, they're in a spot where one of the players has to come out with an opening. They have to create an opening.
This is what I'm saying about this map and comparison to Dust 2. You saw how slowly NaVi played that map, but you can't really play this map in the same way, and they're suffering for it. They're just getting picked really fast, really early into these rounds, and it limits their options. They don't have the manpower to push certain parts against the power of this Titan side with the double AWPs and the team flashes, etc. Their defense is very, very strong. So any advancement in this current situation, 3 versus 5, is going to be difficult for NaVi. They're going to try and retake control of long and go for the 2-pronged attack here. But they're running out of time as per usual, 35 seconds left.
And Apex and Kenny S holding down short very effectively. Starks left alive as the last man for NaVi. And he's not going to be able to get much done other than a single kill. But we've already seen that unless he gets, 2 or 3 kills out here, which, of course, it's always possible, that's not going to be substantial economic damage that's going to be meaningful for NaVi in getting Titan towards that eco. But that is another frag picked up, so that's something. So 4-3, and Titans, their strategy is working wonders right now. They're just playing their game, and NaVi haven't found a read or a way to punish some of the things that Titan have been doing with their double AWPs to actually get ahead. So
Indeed.
back to the drawing board.
It is an eco round here. The money isn't fantastic for the Titan side at the moment, but it should be a hell of a lot better following this round, as all Navi have to offer is pistols and a smoke grenade. So unless something goes horribly wrong for Titan here, I think they can abuse the range game here. Possibly get... You can see there was a penetration kill. I'm not sure if it was through the door or through the player, but Kenyes just ripping heads. And they're falling pretty damn fast. Guardian may get one kill here on Apex. Indeed he does, but he's going to not have enough bullets to finish Kenny off. 22 HP.
Leaps into the wall, face first.
Guardian walking the plank there, going straight into the wall.
I love the ragdoll so much.
Yeah, so now the money on Titan starting to look good. They didn't have... That wasn't a catastrophic round for them. They do lead by 2 rounds. Navi only 2 rounds behind, 5-3. So still early days in this map, and still work to be done here. This double AWP peak in long in mid, is pretty damn broken, and Titan going Rambo mode. Apex running straight up mid, does get taken out by Zeus though, and things will calm down a bit, but Maniac does take out Edward. They still have control of the bomb, however, but it's going to retreat back to Suicide, so back in T-spawn.
This keeps happening to Navi, where they get 2 players picked off early, even if it's for 1. It's that 3 versus 4, that 3 versus 5 is very difficult to deal with. They are going to make their way up onto the bomb side A right now, as they are assaulting into Maniac's position over by Graffiti. He is still holding on, and C's actually taking a lot of damage from the fire. And can they take down Maniac here? Over by Graffiti. Oh! Nasty team kill there. StarX sends C's to an early grave, as it becomes a 2-on-2 with a significant health point advantage for Titan, as the bomb is soon to go down, surely, but they are still trying to work out where the players are as that bomb site is on fire. And that's a great kill picked up by Kenny S from short. That Molotov proved very effective indeed in slowing down Navi. StarX for the peak as Existence, and Kenny S stay on the outskirts, waiting for StarX to make a move. Good flash over there from Kenny, as StarX will get some damage done, but now he's aware of Existence behind him. 2 players going to sandwich him. Look at that. Great team play from Titan, and another wonderful round with a wonderful incendiary.
Titan starting to run away with it now. We've got Existence here with $10,000+ in the bank. Still the AWPs. Let's have a look at the kills here. We've got Kenny S on 10 kills already, Cali on 5, but they're shutting down the map, and Apex doing great work there. Charging up mid as well. They just have playing with absolutely no fear.
Nice.
Guardian does rip Kenny S' head off, but he has to expect Cali to be there as well. And there Cali is. He is holding an angle by the barrels on short, so he's looking to snap someone's head off. And we do have a peek from Zeus in top mid as well, so he needs to be careful here.
And also Apex up to his usual shenanigans, going for the aggression on short. And if this goes badly, he basically puts his team behind quite severely. Now it's a 5-on-3. So that risk did not pan out, and now Navi are really ahead. They find the kill onto Cali. Guardian going to town on him, as Maniac stands alone, strong, but alone on A long, and he's going to make his way around through to pick up that AK, and he's going to have to combine with Existence with an AWP. And they may just try to get the exits here. As in fact, Maniac will get a quick kill, and Existence's pressure is actually felt from middle. They will deal with him finally, but Maniac is left alive with a couple kills picked up with that AK. As the nades now go in. If they play this by the book, Navi shouldn't be able to lose this in free, but he's going to go for the hold behind the crate. Are they going to peek him in time? Just in time. There's about a second left on that defuse as Seeds comes in. Another wonderfully played round by Navi. Almost saved by Maniac, but not good enough.
Sorry about the camera spazzing out there, guys. Navi do bring it back to a 2-round deficit here, and look at the economic damage they've done to Titan. They've lost that 1 round, and if you look at their money now, it's not looking good at all. So Navi could definitely run away with this if they can cause some great economical damage here as well, and obviously win the round, which will be crucial.
So Cali going for a bit of an aggressive peek towards A Longhouse. This is not something that they've done really before. He's mixing it in. And they got the boost going up to counter the smokes. And look at that. It's going to work wonders. They pick off Seized, and they get out of there. Perfectly done. And Cali is still watching the A longhouse. Cali is in a really nice position. If they peek him, his reactions aren't to be trifled with, as he will toss in the smoke, as he does hear quite the stepping around that area. Doesn't want to get overwhelmed. Even if he gets one kill, that might be all that he would find.
Maniac, you can see he's expecting flashes to come in from Na'Vi before they peek, which is why he's facing down, so he doesn't get flashed. Can peek in return, and a flash does come in, so he does get flashed. We'll have to look away, so Maniac hasn't spotted his position, but he knows it now, as he does take out Apex. They haven't seen the bomb yet, and he's got some positioning on long. Cali can't get his gun out in time, and there's going to be the push now. Second frag comes in from Edward on Maniac, and that's going to be the A site down. But what are they doing with the bomb? They've got...
They're tossing it across.
Oh, they're throwing it over. Okay, yeah. So they don't get shot through from Kenyes's position here. He's hungry for that frag. He's the last man standing. Does spot someone. Can't manage. Doesn't manage to connect. We'll see the flash coming. But will he be challenged? There are 4 people alive for Na'Vi here, and it really... Kenyes needs to try and save this AWP, and he has a good chance of doing so. Because Kenyes. Oh.
Because Kenyes and
Someone pulled a trigger.
Right behind that smoke. Kenyes. Oh, what was that? Kenyes. Massive shot there. The second quick soap coming in onto StarX. Kenyes always delivers, even though it doesn't mean anything at the end of the round. Although, actually, that said, their economy is not looking that great. Those 2 frags definitely help keep Na'Vi honest on the money. So,
if that was anyone else, I would have said they're probably going to get slaughtered. But Kenyes, you've got to give him 50-50 to save that gun. If he didn't run out of the site, he probably would have been okay. But never mind. Now, suddenly, Titan are on an eco, and Na'Vi are 1 round behind. That was an expensive round for them, but they won the round. Edward with a scout. So we'll see what he can do with that. Looking to get some eco frags here. Use the range of that scout to stop himself from getting CZ'd by Apex or Kenyes. See some aggressive positioning here from the CTs. We've got Existence playing the close quarters of the P250. So if he does shoot someone in the helmet, it will be a one-shot death.
And Guardian actually spent most of this these 40 seconds actually previously looking towards short, where we've seen Apex push so many times in so many rounds, and they are going to make the way into the picking spots here from short onto the A-bomb site very shortly, as they have pretty much all the map control they need. However, Titan haven't really given away where they are at the moment, so they don't know what to expect from the pistols. They know that the economy is broken, they know that they are on eco, but...
Look at the time, though. They need to take a site before it ends up being absolute uncontrollable mayhem, because then that could work against them. 30 seconds remaining now. I mean...
This is getting a bit...
This is Dust 2, this isn't Inferno. They have to be...
They have the bomb on short at least, so the bomb is pretty close to being planted. They just have to get in. And so the players on short from Titan could actually stop this from happening. There's 20 seconds left. 2 quick frags, won by StarX. They do take the players down on the bomb site, so they got 15 seconds for the plant. Existence won't be able to stop it from going down, and this will be a Na'Vi round. But like you said, they cut it close. What if Na'Vi get, I don't know, 1 or 2 players we've taken down on short?
Yeah, one player,
as he said,
the bomb carrier did get taken up. Fortunately, he had support, and that player managed to retain the bomb and plant it. But if they both go down, all the other guys along, that's the round over. They lose by timeout.
GG. That is GG.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, you have to be as cool as a cucumber to execute those kind of strategies, and Na'Vi do it time and time again. So I don't know what keeps their hands steady, but they're doing it. And we have the force buy here from Titan. They don't want Na'Vi to run away with these final few rounds. So we've got
no fear, my friends.
We've got We've got the AWPs coming out. We've got no helmets on the French team, and that's something we saw that was different on the Epsilon team, where they opted for helmets, which cost them a little bit more long term.
And look at this, Kenyes going to go in for the aggression through upper dark, and he's going to get caught by StarX. Great deflection there from StarX. Will get taken down, but it's a 4 versus 4, which is going to definitely help the CTs. I don't think the bomb was spotted, as they did drop it outside the upper dark area, but they have to go retrieve it. So Edward's going to be that man, and they don't know how deep in Titan are to upper dark. This is basically Titan territory. There is a Guardian, looking into lower dark, but he's got an AWP, so he doesn't want to go up the stairs.
This rotate's going to be massive for Edward as well, and he has to be careful, because if the timing is where he runs to T spawn,
they're almost forced to make the B play now, but Titan can't realize
they've got to push lower or cause a distraction there.
Yeah, they're going to go for the B play.
And we might have the flank. This could go horribly wrong here for NaVi, depending on where Edward takes this bomb. And he does go down to existence after all, so this is a disaster. They've spotted the bomb on the radar. You can see the rotation coming out for the CTs. We've got NaVi players going down left, right, center. Guardian does take down Cali. They've got 25 seconds to retrieve this bomb. It's a 1 versus 3.
Guardian trying to make his way to safety here. Knows he can't go up those stairs. And this round is quite amazing because I think inadvertently, the Titan, I don't think they realized at all what they had actually done by taking those 2 players down in upper dark. They had no idea that the bomb was necessarily dropped there. And so that forced the entire team of NaVi to then build a play with, for what, 40 seconds left around that bomb that was there because they had to go for B. But they didn't know if Titan had upper dark fully. So it was really confusing for them.
Their plan completely fell apart there. And Kaylee's chest has fallen apart to Guardian's AWP. We've got the aggressive positioning, though, from Apex here, who may get a frag on Zeus. And he will indeed fight him. That's going to be info for NaVi that they need to push pretty quickly. And the trade frag comes in from C's. It's going to be Existence to try and hold mid here. Does get the flashbang out, but there's going to be no aggression just yet as they loiter around the B tunnel area.
So Existence is actually going to grab the AWP. Not all the time that you're going to see Existence going for that AWP when he's got a Kenny S and a Cali on his team, but it's going to be the case right now as they are looking at this this B play at the moment, or at least with that bomb in that posture as he's in the upper dark at the moment. It would seem that way. Existence.
Guardian speaking with the bomb.
Guardian.
He's got to be careful here.
Who is going to give first? That is the question. So far, they are both being very patient.
He's fallen off.
Existence and Guardian. Guardian has to make the entry here for NaVi to win this side. Existence gets the kill, though. That's the AWP down. That's Guardian and StarX down. Third player goes down as well. Existence murdering them all with the AWP as C's falls to Kenny S's USP. That is going to be a fantastic hold of the B side by Existence. Not what you would expect necessarily, Existence to get the triple with the AWP, but
I'll bet
it's going to happen.
€10 that Existence looked over to Kenny S after that round and gave him a smirk. Yeah.
All right, well, very wonderfully done. They're in Titan move 8-6 now on the score, but it's the last round in the first half as Titan go for the lower dark take once again. The French teams love to mix this stuff in. It's really powerful, and we can see that it completely disrupts the map control plays from the T side. But NaVi are being really slow. They're not even really contesting it. And this is actually a good counterplay.
The bomb's down again. NaVi have lost the bomb 3 rounds in a row now. This is not going well for them.
And they're on a bad buy as well. I mean, it's the last round. They had no money to play with. There you go. Nice shot there from Kenny S. Finding a player through the smoke. And 2 CZs left alive for NaVi. No weapons to pick up. As we do have... once again, Maniac getting a bit lively, a bit feisty, wants to push the long house to get the action there on middle. Will find himself 1 frag. And there you go, Kenny S finds the last one. So a 9-6 first half on the CT side of Dust 2 for Titan. Do you think NaVi will be happy with this? Or
Absolutely not. It should have been 9-6 to... Well, it could have potentially been 9-6 to NaVi. Instead, because of the bomb being lost outside of B, NaVi find themselves at 6-9 instead. So they could have had a nice little lead here going into the second half. But we've had a number of bomb losses here, which have collapsed the last few rounds for them. So they're going to be ruining those rounds. But those rounds are in the past now. We are into the second pistol. The second pistol is as good as their first, and maybe they can get back into this match pretty quickly.
So we got a 3-man play on long, actually, from NaVi at the opening. And that's quite an interesting way to approach this. It looks like a very standard, one of the standard gun round setups from NaVi at the beginning. They have the 2 players on middle now. And Guardian there. And that's going to retire Edward, who got tagged down pretty low towards the B side. So NaVi not yet worked out what's going to be attacking them or where the attack will come from just yet, which avenue to be defending from. StarX is going to find some action over on long, makes the call to his teammates. I don't think he's going to survive all that long though, but he's still alive and kicking. They are going to go for the knife. Kenny S gets the knife on StarX. That's $1,500 in the bank as Guardian goes around the longhouse for the flank. They're going to be aware of this. He has to get out that choke point, but with the grenades, with 2 players focused on his angle, Guardian in for a troubling time, gets taken down by Existence as Seas comes in. Great 2 frags from him. That's going to allow NaVi to have a good go at this. Now in a 2-on-2 with Maniac and Kenny S alive. We'll have to see who's going to come out on top here as Maniac is trying to hold this down from both angles. Wonderfully done there by Maniac, taking down Edward. Just Seas to worry about. And Seas is going to make his way over. Gets dropped by Maniac as well on the crossover. And that was a lovely round from both teams, actually.
Indeed, but it is Titan who are going to lead with the advantage now, increasing their lead from 3 rounds to 4. We have double scout coming out for the CTs here. We've got Seas and Guardian with the scopes, and double CZ and P250 for the remainder of the counter-terrorist team. So Titan will have to be careful here. We've got an aggressive lower take as well from Edward, so he could get a CZ here. Apex does fall. Oh, does pick up the Galil, but can't fire it in time to take out the second player here. But that's an early advantage into a disadvantage for NaVi.
He did actually do enough damage to Maniac that if Maniac gets tagged by a scout, he'll actually die. So, and because he has a scout here, and there it is! Beautiful stuff. That is wonderfully done there by Edward. Just being able to get just enough damage there onto the second player. And that's 2 down now for Titan. And this is the problem against this double scout CZ buy. If you don't work out that the scouts are in play quickly enough to counter it, it gets bad. It gets ugly real fast. And Titan going to try to make the play work on the A site, but they're getting completely mauled.
No one
except Edward died.
They got annihilated. They got dragged into the street. They got stripped naked, and they got beaten with raw bamboo. That was disgusting. NaVi bring themselves back into the game. They only lost 1 player on that eco. I mean, these scout tactics are really working out for these teams now. I'm glad to see the evolution of these 4 spies here. And Guardian will retain his scout for the time being. As we do find Titan on the eco, we've got 3 CZs coming out and 2 P250s. The first does fall, second falls. All the third fall as well. Cali with 20 HP. He's down as well. Apex last man standing here. Can he get any kills? We've got Zeus with 12, Starx with 17. Starx will go down. That is a minimal loss there for NaVi. 4 survive.
Yeah, this is actually... Because Titan didn't get a bomb down yet, so their money's actually kind of screwed here. And because they didn't get enough damage really together, NaVi are in a position where they can basically address what can often be the killer question for the CT side is, when do we get our economy going? If it's at the start of the match, for NaVi, it's going to be fantastic. They're going to be loving life and going into the rest of this match with a big advantage. But is it to be?
Let's see where Titan choose to push. 4 Glocks and a P250 on Apex. They're keeping their money balanced, as you can see, all around a 2,000 mark. So let's see what that nade can do.
Just congregating around middle. Just a bit of a huddle there from Titan.
There is actually nobody on the A site at the moment, so looks like NaVi will play for the retake.
They got Guardian, man.
They need to.
It's close enough. Oh, Zeus is going to steal that one. That's Guardians, damn it. But the Glocks go in, and looks like they are going to pretty much struggle. Glock's not really the ideal solution to ops.
They can't get close enough to pull any kills out at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Apex with the P250 does actually find a head, but that's all he gets, 1 kill. So still building a good bit of money there from NaVi's side. Yeah,
that P250 will pay for itself, though. So worthwhile investment there, costing the NaVi side about $5,000. So fair trade, and we can see the money for Titan here is they're rags at the moment. They want the riches. Let's see what they can do. So NaVi getting revenge here. Look at this massively aggressive push here on short. Resistance with 16 HP. Zeus almost gets caught with a nade out.
A beautiful aggressive moves here from NaVi, mixing it in. They've been evolving their style. They have the lower dark take in play as well. And as Zeus goes in, they still have Edward in lower dark. He does get tagged down a little bit. Apex knows he's there, but in he goes. Apex going to take down Edward in lower dark, and things get messy for both teams. NaVi now with 2, and Titan with 3. Titan know that they have a minute to play with. If they are to wait, then they are going to force NaVi to potentially split up or go for the gamble and stay 2 to a site and then go for the save if they want, if it is planted in the other side. That's usually how things can end up going, but Titan going to find their play on B as NaVi split up. Angle found by Seas.
That's a huge frag.
Big frag indeed. Seas with number 2. I can't believe it. Can he do this? Seas almost getting all 3 players, but he just made it a doable situation for StarX. Not just doable, but StarX with a big advantage, and the spray through the smoke will secure the frag, and StarX is going to take the round, seized with a massive double.
It is an expensive round though, so if we see some kind of buy here from Titan, they can put some huge damage in or even win this round, then who knows what the hell's going to happen here. But we've got a real match, guys. It is 10-10 right now, and I don't think we can call this one just yet.
Absolutely not.
Oh, wow.
Guardian.
He just got sent out of his plane seat, out the window.
Really good stuff there from Guardian. Got to respect the AWP there in the hands of Guardian on the middle, as they are going to make their play just to bust some heads with those P250s up on the long area. But so far, it's a bit of a bloodbath here, and NaVi are taking all the kills. StarX, though, will actually go down. So that's something for Titan, but not really close enough.
This is almost like an anime show or something. People just getting hit with fireballs, flying down slopes. It's a massacre.
No AWP for Titan. And Guardian, the thing is right now, is Guardian is going to be looking at middle. So this is kind of the conditioning now that they've got to expect. They have to smoke him off, or Guardian's basically just going to make it so that no one's going to go on middle. So sometimes what AWPers do on that assumption is they push like dark or long. We're not seeing that from Guardian though.
Kali's running dry at the moment. Only 5 kills so far in this match, and we are on round 22, so he needs to buck up and get his game going. Otherwise, Titan may be in trouble, but Existence gets a great frag on short on Zeus.
That's spray control, though. Nice shot there from Guardian. We do have 4 players against 4. It's all squared up in this round. These rounds are becoming incredibly important now that the money gets close between both teams, and so does the rounds as we're entering the last 8 of this Dust 2. Edward there for the defense.
He'll get 1 frag here, but will he get 2? That's the question.
It's going to be very difficult to pull this one off. Edward does have support. Edward going to pick off 1. Kali, though, with 1 as well, as we do now have some equal trades going on. The bomb is dropped towards the long. It's going to get picked up as Maniac just swept around the short area. Has given the call to Existence that it's safe. Tosses the bomb over for Maniac to plant this one. And Maniac not with the luxury of a safe plant towards short. And Existence goes down. Maniac, it's all going to be on his shoulders now. As Guardian barrels in the shots from the AWP. Oh, 1 point of health left. Maniac is not having a good time. That's 1 frag. Can't get the second. Guardian finishes him off and will take the round for NaVi. And they are going to keep their economy alive. And Titan, they did get the bomb down. So how are they looking right now? It's looking pretty good, actually, on the money for Titan. Indeed
it is. And let's see what the money NaVi have left after this round. We've got Edwards. He's got the black gun. He's gone for the automatic Nerf gun. He's got the auto sniper out. He wants to get deep down, dark and dirty right now on the B-bomb site. Let's see if he can engage with any enemies. We have the AKs and the AWP out here. Kenny S is going to be looking to pop some heads here, open up this map for the T side and get some fast rotations in, but we'll see if he manages to connect with anyone. Guardian holding down short of the AWP. Not going to find any engagements just yet.
They've gone for a very hyper-defensive setup, actually, and we saw that Guardian, he shot like 1 AWP bullet just for the sake of shooting it, to making sound, and then rotated instantly to short. And Titan are expecting there to be someone on either side of middle here. You can see that Kenny S is looking for those shots, but
interestingly,
very defensive.
Edward's holding an angle where he can cover B tunnels or mid, rather than being behind the boxes, so he can only cover B tunnels with the auto sniper. So a bit more dynamic than we often see. Let's see who gets to pick first here. Nice shot by Guardian. Got the little warning shoulder there from Existence before the full peak came. Just enough time for Guardian to react. Zeus with the kill onto Kenny S now as Apex punches a hole through middle. Has to go back for the bomb though. His comrade's falling. And Kali and Apex is all that is left for Titan. Now just Apex on 10 points of health. 12-10 is the score right now. NaVi are close to making it 13-10. And it is not a good round for Titan, as this scar buy from did they even see the scar of Edward just yet? I don't think he's fired a single bullet.
I don't think they saw
it yet.
And that's huge. That's interesting.
Seized on 20 kills here. Cali's still yet to make double figures here. Edward just over double figures with 17. And NaVi 3 rounds away from taking this first map at the moment. And again, we've got the 3-man push down long, but they're not going to find anybody just yet. Got 2 people on the Titan side taking the B tunnel area. So both teams just claiming their stake on the land here on Dust 2. Got some wall banging going on, but nobody's taking damage just yet. As I say, that Apex takes 8 HP, and
that was nice.
Existence just takes 1 straight in the face.
And they're going to make their way up middle. There's the smoke. Zeus with the spray through that smoke, though. Apex will fall to that. And NaVi know it's coming now. They're setting up. There's the smoke. Seats in a nice position. Does get grenaded, but still should be able to hold on pretty well from there. Minek looking for that, though. He sees the barrel. He sees the shot. But Edward's going to take him out with a scar. Looking very good for NaVi again. Titan can't quite seem to get to grips.
I don't know if that was
opponents.
I don't know if that was deliberate, the positioning of those 2 players on B with regards to the silencer exposing the position of the player by the tunnels. But that was fantastic. I mean, if that was deliberate to take his attention away, all he can really do is grenade the guy there, or maybe do a Molotov. But he can't stand there holding a Molotov, so he's got to approach with his gun out. So
and NaVi played like an incredibly defensive setup. they had everything planned there. They had every single defensive nade planned, and the setups all planned. That was really well done by NaVi, and you can see that Titan are struggling. Whoa, that was a bit of a jerk there, but we do see Edward picking up 1 with the scar onto Apex, and Seas does work onto Upper Dark as well, finds himself a kill, and Titan can't find a pick. When is it that you say that?
Yeah, this is... they're getting cut down in a similar way that NaVi got cut down towards the middle/end of... Actually, it was towards the beginning, actually, of the previous half, so...
This is
now it's a taste of their own medicine, and that medicine tastes disgusting.
The classic AWPing defense from Guardian, only going to take 1 frag, as 4 men left standing for NaVi. Kenny, yes, and Existence to save it for Titan. Just Existence now. He's getting tagged in the back. Wouldn't want to be this man right now, as Existence is looking at an almost impossible situation with 35 seconds left. And
all the nades, all the
find
flashes.
himself a kill or 2, but still. They are being put to the wire right now. No mistakes can now be made by Titan. They're walking the razor's edge.
They're going to have a Galil and AK by here. This is a difficult situation for them. They're going to have to look at what nades they can get in to get a set play, try and win the round, but also try and get some money in the bank. We can see Cali and Apex, no helmets for them, which is going to be great for the CT guns here. We've got pushes coming in all over the place here. They're trying to play it fast and loose, but they're getting cut down here. Zeus, Edward putting in work. There's only Kenny S remaining now.
Let's see what he's able to accomplish. Well, not that much as I say it. 16 to 10
That
is
was
the
record
score.
time. That was much better than yesterday.
It's pretty good.